I see many top players still doing this shot. When I played back in the days, I also used it in my mixed doubles. But it's still working and people are still doing it and they are still adding winners. Even though players are so fast at reacting in the back of the court, it can still be winners. And that is what I want to show you now in this tutorial. So let's get going with some of the details. So first off, we need to be aggressive. If you can move close to the service line, that will be easier for you to do in a much higher and more aggressive position. So really try to add some movement towards the net in order for you to do better shots, especially in this deception return. Have your racket in front of you. Want to show your opponents that I am attacking this. It's also easier for you to meet it early, because that is tip number 2. When we move forward, we need to approach the shuttle very, very early up here. Show that we want to hit it in this position, but pull back and then hit it cross instead of that way. So in this position, you have to use your arm and your body to create the deception. So all of the things you're doing has to move this way. So your opponent is thinking, okay, he's hitting this way. But just in the end, you add the deception. It's very, very important to use your arm and your body at the same time, going like this. In this tutorial, I want to show you 2 different ways on returning this shot, because in some cases, the low serve is extremely precise and very tricky to return. Or you are a little further back, reaching it a little bit more defensive. So that is the version number 1, where you're a little bit further down, more defensive in your return. And the other one is where you're up a little bit higher. You can put pressure, but you add the deception with a higher racket, you can say, in a higher position. So it's 2 different things going on here. Both of the shots, you need to add finger power, and you need to have more or less the same grip. You need to have your thumb working a lot. You can start with the bevel grip, but you can change around when you hit it to the thumb grip, adding the power down here or up here. So a bevel grip in the start, move around, adding finger power using the thumb grip. The first one, where we are up high, that is in my mind the easiest one, because we only need to rotate the racket and the wrist. And that would look something like this, that we're going this way and rotating around just before you hit the shuttle, rotate around, doing it cross. So you go forward, this way, this way, this way. Show this way, move around. You can see my angle is going upwards, my thumb is in position, and then I do the push down in the corner. At a more defensive position, you need to add a little bit more deception. You really need to fool the opponent in the back. Otherwise, it will be very, very dangerous to do a shot from this position going a little bit upwards to that corner. So you really need to be sharp now if you are reaching it at a lower position. It's still the same thing going on with the wrist. You still need to push with your thumb, but you also need to add a little bit more movement with your arm. But what I think is the most important thing here is that you wait until the last millisecond until you do the deception and also do the hit down in the corner. If you do it too early and too slow, it would be very easy for your opponents to see, well, he's doing the cross one again. It really needs to come just in the last millisecond. You really need to have the shuttle approaching your strings just before they hit your strings. You pull back and then you do the body rotation, the body deception, and hitting it that way. That is the most important thing in my mind. So guys, that was it. Wasn't it a cool shot? I really hope that you can see what's going on with some of the small details of our different clips here and slow motion and stuff. Try it out yourself and see if it works, okay? Don't be afraid of trying to use this. Do it in your training before you do it in a match. And just watch it over and over again to learn the details. And remember to hit the subscribe button and the small bell so you will get our content in your feed here on YouTube. So have a great day, everybody. Stay safe. Maybe watch our videos. Get out there. Practice if you have the chance to do that today. Have a great day and see you next time in this another video tutorial. Bye.